Welcome to our channel where we delve into the wonders and mysteries of our world. Today, we turn our gaze to the majestic monuments of ice that have stood the test of time, the glaciers. These colossal structures, often spanning miles in length and width, are born from the accumulation of snow over centuries. Over the millennia, layer upon layer of snow compresses into dense crystalline ice, forming these frozen giants. They are not merely relics of the Ice Age, but active sculptors of our landscapes, carving valleys, shaping mountains, and feeding rivers with their meltwater. These icy behemoths are more than just awe-inspiring. They are vital components of Earth's ecosystem. Acting as frozen reservoirs, they store about 3/4 of the world's fresh water. They also reflect back sunlight into the atmosphere, helping to regulate our planet's temperature. From the highest peaks of the Himalayas to the sprawling ice fields of Antarctica, glaciers are found in every corner of our world. They captivate us with their vastness and beauty, drawing adventurers, scientists, and tourists alike. Each glacier, unique in its form and function, carries within its ice a story of Earth's climatic past, offering invaluable insights into our planet's history and the changes it has undergone. But these ancient titans, standing as silent witnesses to the passage of time, are vanishing before our eyes. The very forces that created them, the cold and the snow, are becoming less frequent and less intense. The resulting melt is causing glaciers to retreat, to lose their mass, and in some tragic instances, to disappear entirely. As we explore the grandeur and significance of these majestic monuments of ice, we must also confront the harsh reality of their decline. The vanishing are a stark reminder of the profound changes our planet is undergoing, largely due to human activities. Climate change driven by our own actions is accelerating their demise, threatening not just these icy wonders, but the very balance of Earth's ecosystems. Don't miss out on our journey to explore the mysteries of our world. Remember to hit the subscribe button before you leave so you can join us for our next adventure. Let's discover together. Climate change, accelerated by human activities, threatens these frozen giants. As the Earth's temperature rises, the equilibrium between the accumulation of snow and the melting of glaciers is disrupted. What was once a slow and natural process of ebb and flow has now become a one-sided race towards extinction. These icy behemoths, once vast and seemingly invincible, are now shrinking at alarming rates. From the highest peaks of the Himalayas to the icy wilderness of Antarctica, glaciers are losing their battle against global warming. The serene beauty of these icy landscapes is being replaced by barren rock and exposed land, a stark contrast to the pure white wilderness that was once there. The effects of this vanishing act are far-reaching and devastating. Glaciers act as natural reservoirs, storing water during the colder months and releasing it during warmer periods. They provide a crucial water supply for countless ecosystems and human communities, especially in arid regions where rainfall is scarce. The retreat of glaciers threatens to disrupt these water supplies, putting both wildlife and human societies at risk. Moreover, the meltwater from glaciers contributes to rising sea levels. As more and more ice melts into the ocean, coastal cities and low-lying islands face the threat of flooding and even total submersion. The loss of these glaciers is not just a loss of natural beauty, but a ticking time bomb for global sea level rise. But perhaps the most tragic aspect of this vanishing act is the loss of the glaciers themselves. These ancient pillars of ice, formed over thousands of years, are disappearing in mere decades. They are irreplaceable monuments of our planet's history, each layer of ice a frozen record of past climates and environments. Their loss is not just a loss for our generation, but for all future generations who will never get to witness their majesty. The demise of these natural wonders threatens ecosystems, water supplies, and even human societies. But it also presents us with an opportunity to acknowledge our role in this crisis and to take action to prevent further loss. The future of our glaciers and our planet is in our hands. From the French Alps to the vast ice fields of Greenland and Patagonia, glaciers captivate us with their beauty and unique ecological roles. These frozen giants are more than just breathtaking sights. They're storytellers, each one holding a unique tale of our planet's climatic history. Let's take a journey through some of the world's most renowned glaciers. Nestled in the French Alps, the Mer de Glace, or Sea of Ice, is a mesmerizing sight. It's France's largest glacier, and its vast icy expanse tells a chilling tale of long, harsh winters and brief, cool summers. Shifting our gaze to Greenland, we encounter the Jakobshavn Glacier. This colossal ice mass is not just a sight to behold, but also a key player in our global climate system. It's one of the fastest-moving glaciers, discharging enormous amounts of ice into the sea. Its story is one of constant motion and change, reflecting the dynamic nature of our planet. Then there's the Perito Moreno in Argentina. This glacier is unique for its stability. While most glaciers are retreating, the Perito Moreno maintains a delicate balance, advancing and retreating in a continuous cycle. It's a testament to the intricate balance of nature and a reminder of the resilience of our planet. As we traverse the globe, we encounter countless more of these icy titans, each with its own tale. The Tasman Glacier in New Zealand, the Aletsch Glacier in Switzerland, the Columbia Glacier in Alaska. Their stories are as diverse as the landscapes they inhabit. But what all these glaciers share is their role as vital components of Earth's climate system. They act as frozen reservoirs, storing water during colder periods and releasing it during warmer ones. They reflect sunlight back into space, helping to regulate our planet's temperature. And they provide critical habitats for a variety of species, from microscopic organisms to larger mammals. Each glacier tells a story of Earth's climatic past. But as these ice giants vanish, so too do their tales. It's up to us to ensure that these stories, and the invaluable lessons they hold for our planet's future, are not lost forever. Before we delve into the evidence of change, let's take a moment to appreciate the grandeur of the world's largest glaciers. Their vastness and beauty are a testament to the power of nature and the intricate balance of our planet's climate system. First, we journey to the icy wilderness of Antarctica, where we encounter the Lambert-Fischer Glacier. Stretching for an impressive 250 miles, this is the longest glacier on Earth. Its frozen expanse is a sight to behold, a testament to the sheer power and majesty of nature. Then we travel to North America, where the Hubbard Glacier resides. This giant, located in the United States, spans 75 miles. Its immense size and the surrounding rugged landscape offer a stunning spectacle of nature's raw beauty. Next, we find ourselves in Tajikistan, Asia, home to the Fedchenko Glacier. Measuring 48 miles in length, it's a spectacle of nature's grandeur nestled amidst towering peaks. Moving to India, we encounter the Siachen Glacier. Extending for 47 miles, it's a testament to the resilience of life in the harshest of conditions. We end our journey in Pakistan with the Biafo Glacier. Covering a distance of 42 miles, it's a striking symbol of nature's artistry, carving its path through the mountainous terrain. These icy behemoths, each unique in its own way, are a testament to the power and beauty of nature. Their vastness is awe-inspiring, but they too are under threat from climate change. As we move forward, let's remember the majesty of these glaciers, for it is their story that we are fighting to preserve. However, these stories are being rewritten as the glaciers undergo dramatic transformations. No longer the permanent fixtures we once believed them to be, these icy behemoths are in a state of flux, changing at a pace that would have been unthinkable just a few decades ago. Consider the historical photos of our planet's glaciers frozen in time. Now juxtapose them with the current visuals. The contrast is stark, the change is dramatic. The grandeur of the Mer de Glace, once a river of ice coursing through the Chamonix Valley, has been diminished. Its once formidable expanse has retreated, leaving behind a landscape that is both new and unfamiliar. This retreat is not an isolated incident. From the vast ice fields of Patagonia to the sweeping glaciers of Greenland, we see the same story being told. Glaciers are shrinking, losing both volume and surface area at rates that are nothing short of alarming. The icy giants of the past are becoming the vanishing spectres of the present. These changes are not just cosmetic. They are reshaping the very landscapes that have been sculpted by glaciers for millennia. These alterations are more than just a loss of natural beauty. They mark a shift in the Earth's ecosystems, with consequences that ripple out to affect all forms of life. Valleys once carved by the slow, relentless movement of ice are left scarred and empty. Mountain ranges, once crowned with glistening ice caps, stand bare and exposed. Rivers, once fed by the steady drip of glacial meltwater, run dry. This is the evidence of change, the markers of a planet in transition. We are witnessing the rewriting of Earth's geological story, one glacier at a time. The frozen giants that have shaped our world for thousands of years are disappearing, and as they go, so too does a piece of our planet's history. Landscapes are being altered forever. Yet in this changing narrative, there is also the opportunity for a new chapter. One where we take action, reverse the damage, and perhaps restore the majesty of our vanishing glaciers. Living in the shadows of these ice giants, humans are both witnesses and contributors to their retreat. We've built civilizations and harnessed resources, often at the expense of the natural world. Our collective actions, from the smoke-billowing factories to the relentless consumption of fossil fuels, have contributed to the rise in Earth's temperature. The invisible enemy, greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide and methane, have been steadily increasing in our atmosphere. These gases trap heat, creating a greenhouse effect, causing our planet to warm, resulting in the melting of our majestic glaciers. Deforestation, another human activity, is also a key player in this crisis. Forests are the lungs of our planet. They absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. When we cut them down, not only do we lose these vital carbon sinks, but we also add to the carbon dioxide levels when the wood is burned or decomposes. But it's not just about the melting ice. The retreat of these icy behemoths is more than an aesthetic loss. It's a harbinger of tangible, life-altering changes. As glaciers melt, they add to the volume of our oceans, causing sea levels to rise. This threatens coastal communities with increased flooding and erosion. Furthermore, the loss of glaciers affects local ecosystems. Many species, both terrestrial and aquatic, rely on the cold, fresh water from glaciers for survival. As these sources dwindle, the survival of these species hangs in the balance. The impact of losing these glaciers extends beyond lost beauty. It signifies a world out of balance, a world where we've neglected the interconnectedness of life. It's a stark reminder of the role we play in shaping our planet, for better or for worse. Yet it's also a call to action, a call to innovate, to adapt, to mitigate, and to protect the world we call home. Because the story of our glaciers is not just a story of loss, but a story of hope for a sustainable future. The dire situation has given rise to last chance tourism, a race against time to witness these disappearing wonders. As the glaciers retreat, people from all corners of the world are embarking on journeys to see the ice giants before they're gone. This surge of interest in glaciers has been bittersweet. On one hand, it has brought much-needed attention to the plight of our planet's frozen wonders. On the other hand, it has sparked a debate about the ethics of such tourism. You see, every plane ticket purchased, every boat trip taken, every car rented for these expeditions contributes to the very problem we're trying to highlight: climate change. It's a paradox, isn't it? We're burning fossil fuels to visit the very places being devastated by the burning of fossil fuels. But it's not just about carbon emissions. The footprints we leave behind, both literal and metaphorical, can damage these fragile ecosystems. Yet it's not all doom and gloom. Tourism, when done responsibly, can be a powerful tool for conservation. The revenue generated from tourism can fund research and preservation efforts. It can support local communities who've lived alongside these glaciers for generations, ensuring they don't bear the brunt of a changing climate. It can educate and inspire visitors, turning them into advocates for climate action. But we need to tread lightly and think deeply about our travel choices. We need to ask ourselves, how can we minimize our impact? How can we give more than we take? How can we turn our love for these icy wonderlands into meaningful action for their preservation? Tourism poses ethical dilemmas about contributing to the very problem threatening these natural treasures. As we stand at the foot of these majestic ice giants, let's remember that our actions today will determine their fate tomorrow. Let's make sure our last chance to see them isn't their last chance to exist. The vanishing glaciers of the world serve as a stark reminder of our impact on the planet. They are not just frozen monuments of a bygone era, but are the pulse of our planet, vital to the health of ecosystems and the livelihoods of communities. As we gaze upon these icy behemoths, we must ask ourselves, what kind of future do we envision? Do we stand by and watch as these ancient titans recede into oblivion? Or do we take a stand, rising to the colossal challenge that lies before us? Imagine a world where our actions today have led to a future where glaciers continue to carve our landscapes, where they remain as reservoirs of fresh water, and where they continue to support a rich diversity of life. It's a world where we have stemmed the tide of global warming, where the ice giants once again thrive, and where the beauty of our planet is preserved for future generations. But this vision is not a mere fantasy. It is a future that is within our grasp. It is a future that demands our attention, our effort, and our collective will. It is a future where we have harnessed the power of technology, the courage of our convictions, and the strength of our actions to bring about a transformative change. In this vision, we see a world where we have not only stemmed the retreat of glaciers, but have also ushered in a new era of climate resilience. We see a world where we have turned the tide on global warming, where we have reduced our carbon footprint, and where we have embraced sustainable practices that respect and protect our natural world. This vision for the future is not just about saving glaciers, it's about safeguarding our planet, preserving our natural heritage, and ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. It's about recognizing that we are not just inhabitants of this planet, but its stewards, with a responsibility to protect and preserve it. Through collective action, awareness, and innovation, we can rewrite the future of our planet's glaciers.